Thank you for joining us on 9 News at noon. I'm Erica Lopez. Right now, we are following some breaking news out of La Plata County. Right now, Highway 160 is closed in both directions between County Road 229 and Kirk Lane. This is because of a wreck. This area is about 5 miles east of Durango. We did speak to Colorado State Patrol. They confirmed this crash does involve a semi-truck. We are working to learn more information and will update you on air and online as soon as we learn more. Happening right now in New Mexico, the sentencing trial for the Rust movie armorer convicted of involuntary manslaughter is happening. A judge will sentence Hannah Gutierrez-Reed today. A jury found her guilty last month for the on-set shooting death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Her job as armorer made her responsible for gun safety and storage on the set. Somehow Gutierrez-Reed placed a live bullet in a prop gun that Alec Baldwin was holding and fired that weapon. Hutchins died and the film's director was shot but survived. She faces up to 18 months in prison and is on a $5,000 fine rather. Prosecutors have asked the judge to give her the maximum. They say she has not taken any responsibility for her actions. Baldwin is also accused of involuntary manslaughter. He is expected to stand trial in July. He has pleaded not guilty to the charges. Right now, Denver police are investigating a stabbing at Cheeseman Park. They posted about it just after 10 o'clock last night. They tell us it happened on East 8th near Humboldt Street. That is the southwest corner of the park. Police found a victim, a man, but they have not said much else. They say they're trying to get more information on a suspect. Right now, the trial for the former deputy accused of shooting and killing a young man during a mental health crisis is underway. Christian Glass's mom is expected to take the stand. Former Clear Creek County Deputy Andrew Buin is charged with second-degree murder in the 2022 death of Christian Glass. Glass called 911 for help when he got his car stuck. He was having a mental health crisis at the time. When officers approached him, Glass admitted that he had a knife. Then at one point, they held him at gunpoint before Buin shot into the car, killing him. Prosecutors say Glass did not get out of his car because he was scared, and the DA called Buin's actions aggressive and criminal. The defense says Glass was driving under the influence. Right now, El Paso County prosecutors are asking for another competency evaluation for Nicholas Jordan. He's accused of killing 2 people at UC Colorado Springs. Jordan has been found incompetent to stand trial. State psychologists made that determination last week. Jordan's defense team requested the competency exam. They said he did not have the ability to assist in his own defense, and state psychiatrist agreed. For now, Jordan will remain in the custody of the state hospital. Right now, we want to take a live look outside at the Flatirons in Boulder. A gorgeous day, just one little cloud up there, mostly sunny this hour. We want to take another live look at the mountains where it is quiet out here near the Eisenhower-Johnson Tunnel area. No major problems on I-70 to report. And looking clear up there, we've got Corey Rubenhagen in the house. What is that? What is coming down on you right now?
It's snowing in the 9 News backyard here in downtown Denver. It's amazing. A wind gust just ripped a bunch of the blossoms out of the tree out here in the 9 News backyard. Winds starting to pick up. Those are just kind of an indication that the weather's about to change. So these clear blue skies are going to disappear as these wind gusts continue through the day. Take a look at the camera shot here looking across the city of Denver. You can see the clear blue skies still, but starting to disappear just a little bit as those clouds move into our area. Wind gusts, you're probably already feeling it. I'm probably not the only one here down in downtown Denver that's feeling those winds starting to pick up here on the Front Range. Temperature, though, up to 74 degrees. So at least the morning hours are turned out to be pretty nice going up to the noon hour. But as you can see on the timeline here, that will change. We'll see the wind there coming in the afternoon hours. Clouds start to move in by 3, and we could even get a brief isolated shower this evening, but the bulk of this storm, which is going to be rain here in the Denver area, will actually impact us overnight into Tuesday morning. Here's a look at those temperatures that are forecast for the day. Could get a few more degrees still as we go through the next couple of hours. I'll be talking about critical fire weather today Plus, mountain snow and rain showers coming to the Front Range overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Details on that just coming up here, Erica.
Corey, thank you. Today, President Trump, his lawyers, and New York prosecutors are in court picking out jurors for the first ever felony trial of a former U.S. president. The former president faces 34 counts of falsifying business records to conceal damaging information and unlawful activity from voters ahead of the 2016 election. A lot of the case centers on Trump's alleged affair with former adult film star Stormy Daniels and hush money payments to her. Trump says he never had that affair and none of the payments were illegal. This trial could continue for months in New York. There is a pool of 500 potential jurors in the initial round as they try to find 12 jurors and 6 alternates. They will be asked a litany of questions, more than 40 to begin with, including questions about their political beliefs and any political organizations they may belong to. The FBI has opened a criminal investigation into the ship that hit the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore last month, causing it to collapse. Federal agents boarded the 985-foot Dolly early this morning, armed with search warrants. A spokesperson with the FBI Baltimore office released a statement confirming court-authorized law enforcement activity was taking place on the ship, but it did not go into any further details. Investigators are reportedly collecting data and reviewing events from on board in the moments before and after the crash and collapse. The owners of the Return to Nature funeral home in Penrose are back in jail on a hold by the FBI. El Paso County jail records showed John and Carrie Halford in custody. This morning, the FBI confirmed they were arrested on a federal warrant. This comes 3 weeks after the couple most recently appeared in court, where their arraignment was pushed back to June 6th. They're facing 260 criminal charges, accused of improperly storing nearly 200 bodies in their Penrose funeral home. And tomorrow, the Return to Nature funeral home is expected to be demolished. The EPA already has some of the demo equipment on the property ready to go. The day will start with a ceremony for families whose loved ones were found inside the funeral home. Then demolition will get underway.
Most importantly, we recognize the incredibly difficult circumstances our families and indeed our entire community has endured during this trying time.
The entire building, including the foundation and the top layer of dirt beneath it, will be sent to the landfill. New data from Denver County shows this year is on track to be another record year for eviction filings. 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon reports from the Denver City and County building.
Inside the Denver City and County building, Colorado Housing Connects hosts eviction clinics. It's part of the nonprofit Brothers Redevelopment. During the first quarter of this year, they say they saw a 117% increase in requests for rental assistance. Last year, data from Denver County shows 12,910 households faced eviction filings. In just January of this year, there are more than 1,500. Overall, there's been a 21% increase in eviction filings this year compared to the same time last year. At the eviction clinics, renters can get legal advice and help navigating the financial process. One of those people looking for help is Naima Andrew. She tells us 5 months ago she had a good paying job and didn't expect to face eviction. She says now she can breathe a little bit better after receiving help at the clinic.
Life happens. You have to pick family. You have savings and they dwindle down. And so then you just have to turn to your community and say, hey, I need help. You know, and just humble yourself and say, I need help.
People can still apply for temporary rental assistance through the Department of Local Affairs. That application just opened up today, and it is on a lottery system. Those funds need to be used by the end of June, meaning people who are struggling later in the year, those funds won't be available to them. Live in Denver, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.